This is More Must Be Better, and tonight we're gonna make...
Start over.
Hi, this is... Hi, it's Meg. This is More Must Be Better. And tonight for dinner, I'm making something that was in my mom's heavy rotation. She called it dried beef gravy. You might call it creamed chipped beef. And but my mom always said that in the military they called it on a shingle. But whatever it is dried beef in a creamy milk gravy, and it's easy to make. It's the quickest weeknight dinner you could think of. It goes great on fried potatoes and bread. So I'm going to show you how to make the gravy. Let's get started. Listen, I know Crisco gets a bad rap, but Crisco makes the best gravy. It just does. And if you're eating a gravy that's made with a processed preserved meat and flour and milk, you don't care about what fat is binding it together. So we're gonna use Crisco. If you feel really strongly about it, just use butter. We're gonna use half a cup of Crisco, which is a stick of butter. Same equivalent amount. While that's melting, we're going to open 2 of these packages of SK genuine air-dried chipped beef. This is 3 ounces a package, so it's 6 ounces of chipped beef. In some parts of the country, you can buy this in your butcher shop, but not where I live. Where I live, this is not a traditional food, and so we have to buy the packaged stuff that is shipped here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to unfold the meat from the 2 packages, and I'm going to cut it into small dice. You want it to be in small pieces so that we're going to fry it next in that Crisco. Don't judge. And we're gonna put that into the fat, which is, yeah. And we're gonna do what my mom called frizzling. I'm gonna turn it down to sort of medium or medium low. All right, we are 3 minutes into the frizzling, and it looks like it might need another 2 to 3 minutes. We want it to get kind of crispy, but not totally crispy. It's just enough to, like, I can smell it frying right now, and that's what you want. So we'll check back in a couple minutes. See, we're 8 minutes in to the frizzling of the dry beef, and if you look at the dry beef, you can see it's kind of fried. It's darkened in color. It's at a nice, a nice rolling fry right now. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put flour in to soak up the fat, and then we're gonna pour milk in to soak that up and make a gravy. So I used maybe half a cup of fat. So I'm gonna start with, I'm gonna sprinkle this over. There's 1, 2, I want to say 4 tablespoons of flour. I think it's gonna be more. I'm trying to feed a family of 5. Let's go with 5 tablespoons, 1 for each family member. Let's sop it up and see how the flour absorbs the fat. You want it to pretty much almost absorb the fat. And then you need it to cook for a couple of minutes so that it doesn't smell like, it doesn't taste or smell like raw flour. It needs to get a little brown, and you can kind of see that it's browning right now. Okay, that's good. So that was a half a cup of fat, 5 heaping tablespoons of flour. We're gonna add milk. I started with a 2-cup measure, and we'll see how much we're gonna add. You stir while you're adding it. I'm stopping at a cup to try and incorporate the floury meat. You want to make sure you stir the whole way around the pan. See how thick that is? Okay, we're going to add more, and we're going to stir while we add it because we want it to be, I'm going to go ahead and add the whole 2 cups. I'm going to say that the 2 packages, so 6 ounces of dried beef, chipped beef, 5 tablespoons of flour, a half a cup of fat, and 2 cups of milk will easily feed 4 people, because you're going to serve it over hash browns or fried potatoes. My mom always served it over fried potatoes, but I prefer hash browns, and toast. And I happen to have a homemade loaf of bread that's going to make delicious toast. You don't need to add salt or pepper because the chipped beef is naturally very salty because it's a preserved meat. This is pretty thick. I'm going to add a little bit more milk and stir it in. Let's see what happens. I'm going to go with half a cup. You can add pepper on top of it, but I don't cook it with pepper. This is definitely a recipe that's suited to the Central Pennsylvania bland palate. Best way to serve cream chipped beef / dry beef gravy, whatever you call it, is on toast and hash brown potatoes or fried potatoes. This is bread that I made, and I think the best way to serve it is to actually break the bread up into big chunks before you put the gravy on, because then you don't have to mess with cutting it when you're trying to shove it in your mouth. Okay. So you have a pile of toast, and you put onto that some gravy, about that much, and then add some hash browns. And that, my friends, is breakfast or supper. Either way, it works. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please click subscribe, hit the bell so you get notifications, and tell a friend. We would appreciate it very much. Thank you for watching. This is Meg on More Must Be Better, and we'll see you next time.